Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Thursday, October 20th, if you're watching in real time, but it can be for whenever you stumble upon this reading. We are gearing up for Halloween, so I've been using Halloween type witchy spooky decks, and here we are using the Tarot by Ghoulish Gerb. It's a really pretty deck, but it's only major arcana, so I'm kind of using this one sparingly since we only have major arcana messages. So let's get a good shuffle. Let's see what we get, what we have on top. We had the Lovers on the bottom. So we have the Emperor, which is good. And the Moon. And the High Priestess. Nice. Interesting connection here. So the moon, the High Priestess has a special affinity with the moon. This could have been something that happened on a full moon, or some magical things happen, either full moon or new moon to you, or moon phases of some sort. Let's zoom on in and get a closer message. The Emperor sometimes represents Aries, but with the moon here in the crab, it could be like the ruling planet of this Emperor could be the moon, so that could make him like a Cancer, or there could be some Pisces energy here too with the Emperor and the moon, and also with the High Priestess. So the Emperor is all about authority, being in a high place, rules, kind of being that person in charge. It represents your counterpart, the divine masculine, strength and authority. He's like the king of Halloween, basically. He could be Dracula also. He could be he's like the patriarch. He's the daddy figure of the deck, and he's stable and he's a leader type, and you know he's very assertive in his needs and his deeds. There's certain things that he expects because of his position, so there, yeah, I feel like, yeah, king of the castle, this is what I expect. But and they have the moon right there too. But it's like, it's almost as if he wants you to read his mind and anticipate what he needs, which can make it a little bit hard. It's like, well, yeah, just because you're the king of the castle, like, does that really explain your rules? Because I don't know. Like, you have to be more specific, or maybe he feels like he's being specific enough, but you feel like you're not getting the whole picture here. Like, there's some mystery behind, something veiled, something unknown, something hard to explain or express or to understand. There is this feeling of the unknown, right? Where you guys are headed, or what are his intentions, and generally speaking, there's a fear of the unknown, but here there's no fear, because we have a very bold, strong Emperor energy, and then we have equally bold, strong High Priestess. She, however, he rules like the material world, and she is like the spiritual world. She knows everything that has to know about the moon, so she's not scared. She's up for the challenge, actually. She's like, oh, really? Oh, yeah? You want me to read your mind? Okay, I'll do it. But I'm warning you, I'm going to anticipate your every need, and it may spook you a little bit, and, or, call you out on all your thoughts, those thoughts that you try to keep to yourself. So there is this kind of power energy with her, and that is a little, scary, even to the divine masculine, even to this authority figure. But nevertheless, I think it's a very dynamic duo here. The only thing is that to the naked eye, to the observers, nobody really knows where this is headed, to anybody like just watching it, but they know, they kind of know. And it's a little bit of a mystery, and it's a little bit exciting, it's a little bit wild, it's a little bit raw is what I'm hearing. Like, it's a little bit primitive, like basic, you know, leaving the trappings behind and just getting to like the raw essence of who we are, like cave people times, that there could be like a past life where you connected in just in a very raw sense, but like really, really early time period where we were just living off the land, and you were sustained by your hunting, your fishing skills, your ability to keep warm, make clothes, those kinds of things. I'm just feeling like Clan of the Cave Bear energy here, but yeah, I feel like also there is this, I don't know, like if you've ever watched, what is that movie? The moon movie, Moonstruck. Moonstruck. In that movie, there's a really cool saying, and I've always gone by this, that the full moon attracts the woman to the man. And I think there's this full moon attraction that's always happening between, that could be your cycle with this person, whether you're the masculine or the feminine. You're being attracted by moon phases, or specifically the full moon. And the full moon, it's like calls you to her, or it calls you to him, and that's I think the moon energy is what started up your romance too, or something mysterious about your romance. Even if your romance on the surface doesn't look like something intense, it's way more intense than you realize. I think maybe you do realize it if you're the high priestess, but the emperor may not realize it. But I think the emperor knows he's being seduced by the high priestess, but at the same time the high priestess may not even know the seduction powers of the emperor, his no nonsense authoritative draw you in. So it's just an interesting, beautiful dance here between two very powerful people, and I hope you liked it. They just a pixie dust.